Everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. I am Mike Fuson. We're continuing our discussion and exploration into customer experience. So we've talked about how do we figure out what it is, who do we want to have involved, but one of the other factors that come into providing a good customer experience is making sure we're looking at things from an omni-channel perspective. So we may have a service desk folks can call. We may have a self-service portal where they can raise their issues or ask for things and communicate with us through the portal. But is that where it ends? We need to consider all of our audiences that we're working with. I've done a whole series of videos talking about live chat support. And it's something that we've seen a lot of our organizations want to talk about. They understand how it could be effective, but not many people have necessarily implemented it. You've got things like chatbots that may be able to guide them to things. Live chat support that allows somebody to chat on the computer with somebody without necessarily having to make a phone call. Being able to provide multiple avenues for folks to interact with the teams can provide a very robust customer experience. Because they have multiple ways to interact, they can choose how they make that interaction. What we've seen with organizations that have, for example, implemented live chat support, they've seen their call volume go down. So there is a direct correlation of it does, one thing does go down and another thing does go up. But those things can sometimes be more effective for the not only the resolvers, but also for the customer. I think about my interactions with Amazon. I have the ability to make a phone call to a call center, with all of us doing work from home and the challenges that have been faced worldwide. Many folks are taking those calls from home now. So sometimes the wait times are longer. Because they may not have as many folks on, or there could be other challenges that they're facing with a call-in scenario. I'm sure all of you have called into some sort of call center and you get that message, our hold times can be somewhat extended. But I also know that I can chat online with an Amazon per person to deal with an issue, with an order, or whatever reason it is that I'm contacting them. And that the pace of that might be a little bit slower. I can answer as they ask me questions. They need a couple of minutes to go look the order up, and I can do 3 or 4 other things while I'm doing that, not listening to crazy elevator music on hold, hoping that somebody's going to come back on the line. I find that personally to be a more fulfilling experience in many cases, but it's looking at it for your organization. How can you provide that omni-channel experience and the ability for folks to be able to interact with you in multiple ways? And that can be a good customer experience for both the end customer as well as your their technical counterparts that they're interacting with. Because take from an omni-channel approach, live chat, a single technician may be able to handle multiple live chats at the same time, where you can't do that on a phone call. So these are all things to explore and understand how they might work within your organization. Stay with us as we continue to explore how to provide an exceptional customer experience.